Hey, what's going on, my glib globs? It's Anubis Hero, and we're here to talk today about, in my opinion, are the top 5 easiest champions to play in Paladins. And to start things off here today, we're going to talk about Fernando. Fernando's real simple, frontline, amazing. I like Fernando, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on any of these guys, but he's really simple. His first ability I want to talk about is the shield. You hit your first ability, you pop your shield. It's great for payload, it's great for capturing objectives. Don't get me wrong, it's a great thing. It's just simple. It's really simple. He's just a simple all-around character. And then his second ability is where you take your launcher, your flamethrower, whatever it is, and you shoot a fire out. Great. I believe it's like 450 damage or so without any special upgrades. You launch it, it reduces healing. Awesome. Does good work. It's a very simple frontline ability. Next, you have a slight dash. I'm not even kidding. A dash. That's it. You can use it while your shield's up to do some damage. That's about it. But you have a dash to get kind of in and out of situations. And of course, your ultimate, you pop it and you become immune for, I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds. I'm sorry, I don't have the specs up with me. But you pop your ultimate, you're immune for a short time. Okay. And then you have a flamethrower as your primary weapon. That's Fernando in a nutshell. Like, he's really simple, great frontline, but really simple, easy to pick up. And I think that's why they left him as one of the free people. I mean, it's worth it, but at the same time, he's not really hard to capture, to get the grasp of. He's real simple, but still very great. Alright, and next we have Lex. As many of you may or may not know, Lex is a flank. Lex is also really simple to use. I literally picked him up because we needed a flank, and I'm like, I don't want to play my main flank, which is Eevee. I just was like, alright, I'm going to try out Lex. Oh my goodness, is Lex simple. His kit's real simple. So basically, you have it where it fires your pistols a couple of times. Okay, that's your first ability. Second ability, you can refresh your marker. So basically, it's, if any of you play Smite, it's Kali's passive. But in this, so I'm going to explain it now for Paladin's sakes. It's where if you kill your target, you get extra coins or credits, and then you can refresh it, and it's got a longer cooldown if you refresh it. But if you say you kill your target, bam, you get a new target and you get extra credit for killing your target or your bounty. And then you have a slide or a dash, so you basically slide on the ground and you can fire. Okay, it's pretty simple. And his ultimate, you just charge, you put your pistols together, charge up, and nobody escapes the law. And as long as you have decent aim, you get a kill. So Lex, break it down, is real simple. Granted, I'm making a very simple video because I'm just making the point of this so simple characters.
I got fucking flanked.
And of course, what we have next is everybody's favorite. Every time I'm in a casual game, I hear nothing about we need to nerf is Skye. And the reason Skye is on this list is, one, she is stupidly easy to pick up and play. I'm serious. Alright, so let me break it down for you why I think it's this way. Her first ability is Poison Darts. It stops their healing and it does a little bit of damage. Great. Her second ability, you throw a Smoke Bomb, which pulls anybody out of any sort of cloaking, like Saris when she does her Ghost Walk. Anything like that, or another Skye to pull them out so you can see them again. It's like you have Illuminate, but it's an ability. And then her third ability is literally to vanish. She goes invisible to everybody, and then you just run up behind somebody and blow your kit. And her ultimate, you throw a bomb, and it goes times ticking, boom. And it does a hellacious amount of damage. It's amazing when the whole team's on an objective and you throw it in there and they can't afford not to, everybody to run off because you guys are going to swoop in and take it. And I'm not saying Skye's bad. Skye is amazing. Skye is one of my favorites to play, but at the same time, she's so simple to play. So anybody can pick her up. And I'm not saying you can pick her up and be amazing. I'm saying anybody can pick her up and figure out how to work her. Now, to be a good flank, though, then it goes for Lex as well. I made an earlier point. To be amazing with these people, you have to be an amazing player because they have low health, So it's a high risk situation unless you can get in and out of all situations. Alright, so next we have our second frontline appearance, Ruckus. Yes, as I just stated, Ruckus is a frontline, but Ruckus also has two machine guns. He likes just to unload onto points, sits on a point and just unloads, or flanks around the side and unloads on them. So, to break his abilities down, he's pretty simple. He's got a shield that he applies to himself, which does awesome. Like, it makes it so he can actually do something, because he's got so low of HP, just like Makoa. But as Makoa and Ruckus, they have more damage output than most frontliners, so the lack of HP makes up for they can dish out the damage better. Next, with that, is he has a shield that he can apply a little bit on himself and on allies, which is amazing. It's so nice, especially if you have a good Ruckus who comes around the corner to kind of like, hey, I'm going to take some damage for you, and he pops his shield so you can get out because they're still going to fire on you because you're low HP. So it's great. And then he's got a dash, which almost every front line has one, or some sort of movement. I said most, not all, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, not all, because, you know, Inara, and I'm like, I know, believe me. I play Inara. Inara is one of my favorites. She does not have a dash. I wish she did. Now, moving on from that, we have Ruckus's ult. Ruckus, his ult is basically he just enhances his weapons and unloads everything. He will wipe people out. And it's fantastic to see when it's on your team, and it's god-awful to see when you're facing it. But at the same time, I'm going to bring this point back. I'm not saying you could be amazing with these characters. I'm just saying they're really simple to learn. Now, it still takes skill and practice to be amazing, but Ruckus is a good start for a lot of people. And last but not least, and probably the simplest person for most people who are brand new to this game to pick up and play, especially if you played other first-person shooters at all, Victor. And I know some people are going to be watching, waiting, and be like, where's the Victor? Where's the Victor? Yeah, here's Victor. Victor's real simple. Okay? He's got an ability, lets him pull down his to look down his iron sights. Fantastic. It's like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Any game that lets you pull down the sights by holding it on the trigger. It's beautiful. Second ability, he throws a grenade. Literally every time I play Victor, I just think I'm playing Call of Duty. Third, he's got a sprint, which is literally you can just click in the stick and sprint.
Oh my God,
or you have the ability you can actually manually hit it to sprint. And his ultimate is he calls in a barrage or mortar strike. Like, he calls in 3 mortars to drop in on players, which is great when you're trying to take an objective, but also if they have an escape or a dash or run around the corner, you're just kind of sitting there waiting. But the good news with that, if you miss all of it, like you can't block on anybody, it resets, but it's not going to be reset at 100, but you don't go down to 0 for it. And that's also one reason why Victor's so easy and is probably, in my opinion, the easiest champion to pick up and play, especially for new players, because, I mean, he has literally 2 abilities you actively have to know how to use, because you run around with a machine gun. So, that's it, guys. Those are my top 5. If I left anything out, or you have other opinions, always comment down below. You know, always appreciate a like and that subscribe.